The third wheel begins with Greg Heffley reflecting on his early childhood. He humorously blames his parents' excessive kissing for his premature birth and shares stories about his struggles with learning to walk. These early anecdotes set the tone for the book, highlighting Greg's unique perspective on life and his knack for finding humor in everyday situations. The main storyline begins when Greg's Uncle Gary moves in with the Heffley family after a failed business venture. Uncle Gary had invested in a Boston t-shirt stand, but all the shirts were misspelled as Botson, leaving him broke. His presence disrupts the household, especially for Greg, who finds it hard to adjust to the new living arrangements. Uncle Gary spends his days playing video games and sleeping on the couch, much to Greg's annoyance. This subplot adds a layer of family dynamics and humor to the story, as Greg navigates the challenges of living with an eccentric relative. At school, Greg faces the challenge of the upcoming Valentine's Day dance. He struggles to find a date, and his best friend Rowley ends up asking a girl named Abigail to join them as a group. Greg's plan is to use Rowley to get closer to Abigail, but things don't go as smoothly as he hopes. The dance night turns chaotic when senior citizens, who had also booked the venue, disrupt the event, leading to a series of humorous and awkward situations. Greg's attempts to impress Abigail backfire, and he finds himself in a series of embarrassing predicaments. Throughout the book, Greg's misadventures highlight the ups and downs of middle school life, friendships, and the awkwardness of young romance. The story captures the essence of middle school experiences, with Greg navigating the complexities of social interactions and personal growth. He deals with typical middle school issues, such as peer pressure, popularity, and the desire to fit in. Greg's relationship with Rowley is also tested, as they both try to navigate the tricky waters of middle school romance. In addition to the main plot, the book includes various subplots and humorous incidents. For example, Greg's younger brother, Manny, causes trouble at home, and Greg's older brother, Roderick, continues to be a source of annoyance. Greg also deals with school projects, family outings, and other everyday challenges, all of which are depicted with Jeff Kinney's signature humor and wit. One notable subplot involves Greg's campaign for student council. He decides to run for treasurer, hoping it will boost his popularity and help him get a date for the dance. However, his campaign is a disaster, filled with poorly thought-out slogans and mishaps. Despite his efforts, Greg's campaign fails, adding to his list of middle school woes. Another subplot involves Greg's attempts to improve his social standing by joining various clubs and activities. He tries out for the school play, joins the yearbook committee, and even attempts to start his own club. Each endeavor ends in humorous failure, showcasing Greg's resilience and determination despite the odds. As the Valentine's Day dance approaches, Greg becomes increasingly desperate to find a date. He tries various tactics, including asking multiple girls and even considering going with his mom as a last resort. Eventually, Rowley secures a date with Abigail, and Greg reluctantly agrees to go as a third wheel. The dance itself is a comedy of errors, with Greg's plans to impress Abigail going awry at every turn. The presence of senior citizens at the venue adds to the chaos, resulting in a memorable and awkward evening. By the end of the book, Greg learns some valuable lessons about friendship and self-acceptance. Despite the chaos and embarrassment he faces, he realizes the importance of being true to himself and valuing his friendships. The book ends on a positive note, with Greg reflecting on his experiences and looking forward to the future.